Hi there! So many of us are working or studying from home and we need to take prints for our work assignments or school projects, which is why it would be ideal to get this, the Brother DCP T220 all-in-one ink tank printer. It can scan, copy and print at a snap. Above all, it's budget friendly and super easy to use. My favorite feature is that you're able to copy and print at a press of a button without it even being connected to a PC or laptop. That's amazing. Let me take you through the unboxing experience. I'll show you how to set it up, how it works, the print quality and the cost. So stay tuned. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh. Alright, let's get started. So here is the retail packaging of the Brother DCP T220. At the bottom right, you can see the image of the ink tank containers. Also, Brother claims 7,500 pages per black ink bottle. Wow! On the side of the box is some manufacturing details and the MRP, which is 11,990. Below here, it mentions the gross weight, approximately 7.6 kgs, and it's made in Philippines. Alright, let's unbox it. So here's everything that you get inside the box. Of course, first thing is the printer. Then you have some ink containers. Now these three are the color ones, and there's also a big one, and that's the black one. Now the thing here to notice is the numbers, the D60BK and the BT5000. Now these are exactly the ones that you'll have to order once these are exhausted. So make sure you remember these numbers so that you order the correct ones. Then you have a USB-A connector cable that will connect from your printer to your laptop or PC. Then of course the printer power cable. Then you have a cleaning kit for paper pickup rollers. So you have a driver and installation utility CD. Then you have a product safety guide. And here you have a setup guide. Make sure you read this completely before you set it up. And there we go, we have unwrapped it, and the first thing that we see is this beautiful gorgeous black plastic body, and it looks really nice. It looks sturdy, it looks premium, and the best part is that matte finish won't leave any fingerprints as you're going to touch the printer very often. It's really very well made. Right on the top you can see the Brother branding. Towards the right there's a sticker that will show you troubleshooting tips. If there's a bad print, it will guide you on how to get the best output. Towards the right at the bottom you'll see some buttons and LED light. Right on the top is the stop power button along with the LED light. Below that is an LED light that will indicate when the ink in the printer is low. Then there is a copy shortcut button. The white button is a monochrome printing button and the green button is for color printing. These also apply for copy and scan. And if you lift the lid, you can see this is where you're going to place your paper to copy or scan. And the thing is that if you see closely, it is also going to show you the size of paper when you place on it. Like right now, I'm placing an A4 size paper. It fits perfectly on this. Similarly here, you can see that I've kept a paper that is B5. So in a way, it will also let you know the size of the paper that you're about to copy or scan. If you look closely on the right bottom, there is also an option to scan your ID card, and that is going to be so handy. I'll cover that later in this video. Also worth mentioning, the back of the lid gets a little raised when you're scanning a lot of papers or a thick book, so the scanning process is completely even. Towards the back of the printer is an opening from where you can put a single sheet of paper. You can also see the image that shows single sheet only. The paper holder can be adjusted as per the size, and a small mount to hold the paper as well. Pretty neat. Now we're connecting the data cable to the printer, which basically is hidden once we close the lid. There you go. Alright, moving on. So this is from where you're going to receive all your printouts. So what you're going to do is pull this section out and turn it. So this is when there are multiple papers going to be printing out. They're not going to fall off from the printer. Very helpful. Now about where do you place all your papers? Well, the bottom here houses all your paper sheets. This tray can actually house 150 sheets of A4 paper. Yes, you're going to do is lift this from here and you can keep 150 sheets of A4 directly here. And this can house even a legal size of paper sheet. So you press this and pull it ahead. So it's going to be like a long tray for the paper, which is going to be very helpful. Further, you can adjust your paper's length, the size, everything directly from here. Then here towards the extreme right is the refill tank system. Just pull from here to release. And here you can see 3 color nozzles and the black one, which means this is the containers where you're going to fill the ink. You can see clearly here it is mentioned D60BK, which means this is the only ink that you're going to use for these containers. So first thing you're going to do is remove this cap, and just in case you don't lose it, you keep them here. And now let's pour this ink in the container. It's sealed from the top. We have opened it. We're putting the cap back. Make sure you tightly close it. Then you open this part from top and you put it in here. You'll have to leave it for a while, and you will see here in the indicator, it will show you that the ink is filling. And once that's done, we're going to put this back. Similarly, we'll fill ink in the colored containers. Let's connect the power cable to the printer. So the first time we powered it on, it took a couple of seconds to do the setup on its own, and after that there was a test print, and the test print clearly says check the dotted lines forming the 4 colors, blocks are clearly visible with no gaps, and this is like really clear. So it's time to check out some scans. We're going to scan this warranty card and see how it comes out. We'll place it here. We already have the A4 sheet inside, and we're going for monochrome. Wow, that was fast. That was really fast. And there you go. We already have it. Very clear, sharp and crisp. And for color, we're going to use this. Color printouts are comparatively slower. Blacks are always faster. Monochromes are faster. And there you go. Wow, not bad at all. We can scan and copy just by keeping the paper on the top without even the computer connected, which is amazing. So you can print about 7,500 black and white pages and 5,000 color pages on a single refill pack on this printer, which is just amazing. Now these numbers might vary a little considering the font size or the picture that you're trying to print, but still very impressive numbers. By the way, I highly recommend you refill only with the original ink, as that will also give you the best output. Also remember, using any other ink will void the warranty, so be careful. Now the next thing we have to do is to install drivers and utility software on your computer. You can go to the Brother T220 homepage, click on Download and Resources, on Software Downloads. Then you can choose an option depending on the OS you are running, Windows, Mac or Linux. I'm running Windows 64-bit. Click. I highly recommend you download the full driver and software package. Choose that. And finally go down and click on Agree. The files will start downloading. Once done, click to install and follow the setup process. So let's start scanning this picture. Now click the scan option on your laptop, then come to the scan settings. The image I'm going to scan is a 4:6, so I'm going to select that. You can choose the resolution. I'm going by default 300x300. You can increase or decrease depending on your preference. Click scan. And there it is, we're done. Now the first thing I'm going to do is save to PC. And there you go, the photograph is scanned beautifully. Alright, it's time to print a document. And here it is. This is a 2-page document with a lot of colors as well. Press Ctrl P and you have the print settings. Firstly, let's choose color. And finally, let's click on print. Now as I said before, color prints usually take a little longer time. And there's the first print and it has a lot of text. Wow, this looks pretty good. Text is sharp and very clear. And here comes our second one. And this one has a lot of colors. There you go. Looks pretty good as well. Now this is on a normal A4 paper. You can actually use a photo paper which would look miles better. So let's scan and print this ID card. What we're going to do is place it perfectly on the place which is designed for an ID card. We're going to place one side first and then we're going to click on copy shortcut. It will take a couple of seconds to scan one side. Once that's done, what you're going to do is you're going to scan the other side. And you're going to click on copy shortcut again. And this time it's printing. There you go. Yes. That's the front side, that's the back side. Yeah, don't laugh, that's me actually. So you can print your ID cards directly from this printer, which is an amazing feature to have. Alright, let's address some cons. Well, actually there's just one. This printer lacks Wi-Fi connectivity, which would have been so helpful to simply print directly from your phone or iPad. But it's not a deal breaker. The Brother T20 all-in-one printer does an amazing job, and you can buy this from Amazon.in for $10,599. But just in case you're keen to get a printer that comes with built-in Wi-Fi, don't worry, Brother's got you covered there as well. The Brother T420W all-in-one printer is absolutely identical and it comes with built-in Wi-Fi. It's priced at just $12,399. I'll leave the links for both the Brother printers, the T220 and the T420W in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. I'll also leave the link for the ink refills in the description, which might come handy as well. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, feedback or complaints, mention it down in the comments. All are welcome. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.